It feels like the consensus from a rather emotional group of fans that represent the very sometimes loud minority on social media is that the season's over. And it's 3-5. The season is not over.
No, it's not.
Salvageable, though, is going to be heavily dependent on what happens, I think, this weekend. It's not necessarily the win or the loss, although a win would obviously be way better than a loss, because then you put a lot of pressure on yourself to basically win out if you already have your sixth loss of the season at the end of this weekend. But it's going to be what Jayden looks like, because you knew this, I knew this, most of us knew this. Coming into 2025, if they wanted to achieve what they did last year and then potentially, one more game, it all was riding on the shoulders of number 5. And that's been the most frustrating part of this year, is that it feels like he hasn't been able to stay healthy, but he hasn't really been able to be consistent, because that game against Los Angeles, that looked like the old Jayden Daniels coming back. The decision-making was there, and then he kind of not retweaks, but he injures another portion of the body. And not being able to see him play with, one, just in general, but then two, with guys like Terry and Debo at full strength has been kind of frustrating. So it's going to be salvageable if he looks good. If he does not look good, or if, God forbid, there's some sort of re-aggravation of the hamstring, then you're going to ask yourself a tough question of, will the season be salvageable? And if it's not, who can we get something in return for if this is going to be a down year?